Hey guys, Tiago here and welcome. In this video, I go through 5 reasons as to why I chose Micro Four Thirds over every other option out there and why I feel that it could be a great option for you too. Just before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and press the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you enjoy the content that I produce, then show me some love by gently tapping that like button below the video. I like it gentle. No, I don't. I like it. Fuck. I can already see all the comments coming in. Micro Four Thirds is awful compared to full frame. You can't take professional photos on Micro Four Thirds.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Fair enough. That's your opinion. However, this is my opinion and I like it. Don't get me wrong. I would love a full frame camera with all the bells and whistles. I'm just not there yet. And by there, I mean financially. Which brings me on to my first reason. You can literally buy 3 or 4 of my cameras for the price of one full frame DSLR. And just like what I said in a video that I made the other week, I'll put a link up here somewhere. If you don't have the best, make the best of what you have. I like that. Hey, give me a sec. I need to just double check that that quote hasn't been used somewhere else before. Nope. It's mine, I'm using it, it's my quote, it's now my quote. There you go, you heard it here first. That's a pretty awesome quote. If you can't buy a DSLR, borrow one from a friend. And if you can't borrow one from a friend, then use your phone. And so on and so on. Regardless of what you use, it's got to make sense with your current situation. And then slowly start building up as time goes on. You'll get more jobs, maybe more money coming through, you can save up for it. Eventually you can get to where you want to go. Somebody once told me, or I saw it somewhere, that when it comes to YouTube and things of this sort of nature, it's a marathon, not a race. So you've got to have patience. So in the weeks leading up to buying this camera, I will be constantly watching video reviews on what camera to buy. The best for your buck, as they say. And almost every review that I watched would mention the Panasonic Lumix G7. There are of course loads of other options to choose from, but I had a very specific set of features that I wanted. Reason number 2, the flip out touchscreen. Knowing that I would eventually get into YouTube someday, having a flip out screen is so important to framing the shot exactly how I need it to be. Just so, you know, I wouldn't have to go out and buy a separate monitor. That's just extra expenditure. You can touch to focus, which is super handy, and also you can pretty much take photos in any angle just by turning the screen your way. There are of course a few cameras out there with this, but from what I saw, the G7 had a superior screen compared to the other cameras in its price range. So the Lumix gained a point. Reason number 3 is that it also has the ability to shoot 4K video in up to 30 frames a second. It also does 1080p in 50 frames a second, so other cameras that were in the same price range couldn't even do 4K. Yeah. Sorry. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to be shooting in 4K, to be completely honest with you, but just to have the option there is definitely a thumbs up in my opinion. Yet another point for the G7. The 4th reason isn't actually something I was actively seeking out for, but the fact that I can control my camera using an app on my phone, that's pretty cool. This feature proves very, very useful when you're trying to be in 2 places at once. You can control white balance, aperture, shutter speed, focus. It's essentially your flip out screen on your camera, just on your phone. And on top of that, you can transfer all your photo and video files wirelessly to your device. Welcome to the future. Again, other cameras also have a similar feature to this, but just like what they were saying about the Lumix screens being slightly better than the competition, they were also saying the same things about the app. G7 gets that point. And finally, the last reason why I chose this camera is the combination of it having a compact sensor and it being mirrorless, meaning that the camera would be extremely lightweight. Weight just seemed to be a very common issue when it came to pretty much every photographer out there whilst I was doing my research. I wanted something that was small and lightweight that could still perform, still have some killer lenses on it without having to slow me down. Oh yeah, point to G7. So all of those reasons combined to make a really solid purchase. One that I haven't regretted. I've been able to do everything and more with this camera. One day I may get a full frame, but if you're like me in my current situation and you agree with everything that I've said, then there's really no need, at least for now. especially when you can buy adapters for Micro Four Thirds which allow for bigger, better lenses to be attached. But I'll leave that topic for another video. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button below. We all know how I like it. Subscribe to the channel to get more content like this, and press the bell icon so you're notified when I'm uploading new videos, and I upload very, very regularly. So stay tuned, tell your friends, and I will catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.